We got to go quick. We got to go quick because we're going to get rained on again. What's going on? My good friend, my buddy. You're my drinking buddy. I'm your drinking buddy for today. Classic PBR episode plus more. We have something here we're going to take a look at a little later. But for now, we need a palate cleanser. PBR as per usual. I hate that I just said that, and I'm embarrassed at myself. Usual. Dinker and sinker, crack one if you got one. Cheers. Sound of heaven. You're my drinking buddy, so, have a coffee even if you don't got a brewski. But PBR, you already know. We like this beer here. The official beer of this channel, not sponsored, by the way. Yeah, I got rained on today. The end of the last episode, you might have... last time we hung out, you might have... Do you remember that hard cut? Did anyone get that far in the video? It was probably like over a half an hour. If you got that far last time, hanging out, it's a hard cut to today. And then I came to finish. My camera filled up. So everything in the camera filled up. So you and I hanging out here. It was all for naught. I've just had so many technical issues. If you saw my camera right now, you'd laugh because I've wrapped it in a plastic bag just so I don't even know if it's recording right now. I hope it is. But that's a thing. So we're here. We're back. We finished our Grolsch rating, our Grolsch testing. Hate that word, Grolsch. It should lose points for the word Grolsch. I hate the way it makes my tongue move, that word. This is weird. Again, be cool. This, however, Pabst. PBR. I like the acronym. PBR. So, not a lot going on. Not a lot has changed. Probably spring is in the air. I mean, technically it is. It's warm, but I'm soaked, so I'm assuming I'm much colder than I should technically be. Got rained on. I thought ahead. I brought a garbage bag. Again, I wrapped the camera in a plastic bag, but it was raining hard. So, like, what we're doing now is technically possible. It's just kind of dripping right now, spitting. But before, it was really coming down, and I tried my best, but love getting outside. That's what we do here. We hang out, you and I. Sometimes it's going to rain on you, and you got to be prepared. Like having a tarp or something. I would have been laughing if I had a tarp. I would have took us under the tarp. Thankfully, it stopped raining, but it was going pretty hard for at least an hour, and then spat pretty heavy for another hour, so it's been a couple hours. Yeah, I'm cold, and if I sound... who knows, maybe I got a cold. If I sound like nasally today, that may be why. I've been out here too long, just getting soaked. But I still come out. I still make the effort. I try. I used to just, whatever, the rain or shine. I mean, I guess technically I'm still doing it, but rain or shine, we'd plan for it. We'd have a tarp or whatever. Like I said, tarp. If I were smart, I saw the weather report and I was like, 50%. It's fine. Yeah, 50% for 2 hours ends up being, we're telling you it's gonna rain. We just don't necessarily know how hard, sort of thing. Well, they were correct. They just didn't know how correct. Now here we are, enjoying a beverage, finally. In nature. I also had to stop recording. Not recording, but I had to wait to record. Because somebody over here, which is wild to me. It was like the moment the rain stopped, I don't even know what they were doing, but I heard someone in their backyard with a crazy noisy power tool. It must have been in a shed or something because everything's soaked. What are you doing outside with power tools? You know, who knows? Maybe he was building a shelter so he could sit outside. I don't blame him. So it's been a nice night. I got rained on, however, today, but I'm glad you're here, hanging out with me. Today, we don't have a lot of time. Today, we have Lech. Lech? How do you pronounce this? Putting this down, putting our PBR down for a second in the mud of all places. Thank goodness I brought my boots. Lech. I don't know if you can see this. How would you pronounce that? Premium Lech. I think this is a Polish beer. 4.8%. So I like the can. I like the color. I'm a fan. Green is my favorite color. I think I've had this beer before, but it's been so long, similar to the last episode. It's been so long that, for all sakes and purposes, this is the first time we're going to drink this big ol' L. Now, tell me in the comments, what do you think? How do I pronounce that? Lech or Lech? Lech? What do you think? 1,000 different languages here. Beer, cerveza, piwo, beer in English, and that's not 1,000, that's 4. Product, do Poling. Poland, like cologne? Polone? It's Poland. Poland. Product of Poland. 4.8. This is a tall can, so actually 500 milliliters. Extra tall can. Was not expecting that. On the side here, we got, hey, if you're pregnant, don't drink this beverage. And if you're drinking this beverage, don't drive your vehicle. A couple of warning signs. Aside from that, aboutalcohol.com for people above legal drinking age only. That's, all of these things are important to know. You'd think they'd be redundant, but you got to put it on there, legally. Water, barley, malt, hops, hop extract. So again, another very simple ingredients. Nothing too crazy here. Picture on the front has a couple of goats butting a pint. I don't know if you can see that. And there's some hops in the air. Hops. Receptura Stworzona. I don't know. Premium Lech. Anyway, I love the look of the can. It's got a kind of like a golf ball divoted kind of design in the green, but aside from that, it's just a big L, so you can't miss it, right? You know exactly what you're picking up here. And the fact that it's 500 mils, I mean, that's just a nice bonus. A little more bang for your buck. And I think it was about $2.50 or something. I don't know. It was relatively, same standard price. We're gonna explore some probably some more local brews in the future, but for now we're doing what we can. So here we go. Sound of heaven. I love that. I love it. Okay. I wonder if this is a lager. Does it say specifically? It seems thinner than our Grolsch from yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say specifically what we're drinking here. Technically, beer. It's very unadulterated, Pasteurized. What does that mean? What is it? What am I drinking? I mean, we'll find out, I guess. But here we go. All right. Huh. Oddly, a step up in terms of thickness from the PBR. I'll say that first and foremost, which is odd because, for all sakes and purposes, this is pretty liquid. It doesn't have a lot of head going on. There's not a lot of carbonation. It's not sweet. It's not bitter. It's almost just like flavor forward, but not a bad flavor. I mean, there's hops. I can taste the hops, most certainly. It's the flavor of hops. Oh no, is it going to rain again? Oh no. I told you we had to finish this episode quick. Yeah. Hops. This is a hopsy beverage. Not too much, not offensively hopsy, but it's a step above a lager in terms of consistency, like thickness. And in terms of flavor, certainly far further than Pabst. And not in an offensive way. It's still light. I'll give it that. It's a 4.8%, like I said earlier. Pabst is a 4.9. So you know what? Comparably, one could argue if you enjoy something light and you also enjoy the flavor of, hops, this is not too forward. It's not too much, but there's more flavor than something like Pabst. I personally I would prefer this. I do prefer this to the Grolsch that we had yesterday. Only because it's lighter. I'm wondering now, I'm watching the camera get rained on. Is it gonna get on the lens and you're not gonna be able to see me? I can't believe you came out here with me today. This is crazy. What's wrong with you? Sitting in a broken couple of chairs you found and oh, we are trash humans. We are trash humans. Feels good. Feels good being out here in the rain. I hope it doesn't affect my mic. I hope it doesn't affect my phone. As far as I can tell, is it still recording? Yeah, I mean, we're still here. And I don't want to go back under the tree. It didn't really work at all anyway. Again, I got wet. I don't want to move again. It's spring. Spring has sprung. And so I am happy. It's not dumping on me. Let me clarify. I'd be out of here so fast. First thing I'd do is keep that camera under the plastic 100%. I feel like this isn't going to kill me. Have you personally, is this crazy? Is this wild? Is this a weird thing to do? Sit outside in a forest if it's raining? And I'm not dressed appropriately for it. Everything I'm wearing, it's just absorbing. It's cotton or whatever. It's just gonna I'm gonna get wet and I'm gonna get cold. Is this crazy? Am I weird? Don't answer that. Maybe, I don't know. Objectively, probably yes. Weird guy, weird and something ain't. A couple of screws up here. Who knows what's going on? But I will say about myself, and I don't like tooting my own horn. I like myself sometimes, usually. I like my hobby. I wish I could be. I want to be writing right now. I want to be reading you some poetry. It doesn't really seem practical today. If I'm getting rained on, 40 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we were fine. I might have, but we'll leave some poetry till next episode. Because of course that's why you're watching. Cheers and whatnot. There's definitely a thickness to it. Not heavy. It's not as thick as Grolsch. It's not as foamy and frothy as Grolsch. But it's there compared to Pabst 100%. And I can't even say that that's particularly uncommon, but would I call this a lager? I don't know. I don't know the difference between a Pilsner and a lager, but this is comparable to Grolsch in terms of flavor and in terms of consistency. So I wonder if this is a Pilsner, if that's the correct... I mean, we could look it up later, but I wonder if that's the correct, term or whatever. It's not bad. It's not bad. And like I said, I feel like I've drank this before. And maybe not surprisingly, it would have been with my Polish friends. They liked this, and there was, first of all, Nostravie. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But Nostravie, they drank this, and there was a Polish vodka that they liked. And I can't remember the name of it, unfortunately. But I remember enjoying them. But they would have these, and that vodka. We'd be up all night, just singing and dancing, having a great time. You know, I'm getting old now. That was a long time. That was almost 15 years ago. I wonder what they're up to. I haven't seen those people in years. I don't know. It's starting to rain pretty hard, and I don't want my camera to die. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna rate this higher than Grolsch. I said Grolsch was between a 5 and a 6. This guy here, Lech. It's starting to really come down now. Lech is higher. It's a 6.5. I can't give it higher than that, I don't think. It's not for me, but I think if you were a fan of Grolsch, I burped. If you're a fan of Grolsch, or again, I don't know if it's a Pilsner, but I'm guessing, if you're a fan of Pilsner, and I'm gonna put this over my microphone so it doesn't get wet, it's a little more consistent to a frothy beverage, just a tad above like a lager. And there's more flavor, and it's very hops forward in that flavor, but it's a light forward flavor. Does that make sense? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So to give it a 6.5, that's a totally passable beverage for me personally. I like it. Would I buy another? Yeah, why not? Sure. I would buy this over Grolsch 100%. Only for the consistency. I like I've said before. I know it's silly. I know a lot of you are going to hate on me for it, but I like a refreshing, crisp, liquidy beverage. The moment we get into that thickness, that froth, now I'm eating or I'm drinking a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? I get that feeling from it. This I don't get that feeling from, but it's between Pabst and Grolsch. Does that make sense? If Grolsch was a 2 out of 5 in the froth, this is like a 1 to 1.5 in froth. I know that's weird to say, maybe. I'm trying to describe it. If you don't like my description, tell me if you like this beer, Lech, and tell me how do I pronounce this? Lech? It's good. It's fine. Would I buy it again? Sure. Why not? If someone offered me, I'm not going to say no. That's good. It's fine. I like, as I've said before, less flavor, less sweet, crisp, liquidy, not so much foamy. I don't want heavy. I never want heavy because I want to sip on a lager or sip on a beer, whatever it is, whatever it happens to be. And I'll have 1 or 2 that are flavorful, let's say. But what I want realistically is to sit and have a conversation, you know, hang out with my people, have a conversation that's casual, something you can sip on that's light and easy. But I don't know. You tell me, what do you think? If you've ever had Lech, whatever this is, let me know. What do you think? Is it a good beer for you? And yeah, maybe we'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. I'm so glad I got to hang out with you again today, even though I know I'm the weird one out here. Yeah, it's been fun, even though I need to go and I gotta go and put some new clothes on because I am literally soaked. Surprisingly not freezing yet, but clearly you can see that I can't see. But it's time. We gotta go, and I don't want to destroy my camera. So, and my microphone. My friend, cheers. Dinker and Sinker. Lech, whatever. 6.5. Not bad. Did I say 6.5? Maybe I'm retconning now. I don't remember what I said. 6.5. It's fine. It's good. It's a good beer. Let me know. What do you think? We'll see you next time. I got to get out of here.